G'day folks, welcome to another Fallout 4 video set on uh, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts on the PlayStation 5. And where are we? Murkwater construction site. And it's just starting to rain again. It does that a lot here. Oh, I thought I'd make a video because there was a rare bit of sunlight, a bit of sunshine, and make the place look nice. And now it's going all to piss. But this is after the Bethesda upgrade, download, upload, thingy-bob, whatever the hell. And I'm pleased to say my settlements, all my building work is intact. Haven't lost anything. And this is a mega project, a mega build going up here. In the style of a French Renaissance chateau built into a castle. What in the style of a French castle, castellated chateau. Would there have been any French Renaissance chateaus in the Americas? Well, Boston, the Massachusetts area, was pretty much an English colony. But that's not to say French people didn't come in as well.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
There was a point in history when America, modern United States of America, was divided in three colonial areas: English or British, the French and the Spanish. The English were on the east coast primarily, the Spanish on the west coast, and the French down the middle, Louisiana, Mississippi, etc. But there are many instances of European architecture, particularly in medieval styles or classical styles, architectural styles from the old world used in the new world. One thing I've noticed about the new gen upgrade, the atmospherics have improved. Like this mistiness has improved. The render distance has always been very good on the PS5. Let's look at how far away I can get and still my building exists intact. But on the PS4 that will all have disappeared by now. Hopefully it has been improved on the PS4 as a result of the new upgrade. This place gets quite heavily attacked. I've simplified the circuit of walls. I used to have a wall walk here, but because of the deck of the wall walk, which was about here, it's not that high off the ground. You know, it would have been level with that blocked up doorway. NPCs, you know, my settlers and so on would get stuck underneath the boardwalk, underneath the walkway. So I simplified it by getting rid of it. It would have been like this, but all the way along the wall. I quite like this, the atmospherics here, the mistiness. That's one of the reasons I like this site, is the atmospherics. It's particularly good if you're building a spooky gothic house. You can have a bit of lightning. Because attackers, raiders and whatever, even ghouls, but I think this, and all the mechanists, robots will spawn in this area, and it's quite often inside this tower, which is why I've turned this tower into a killing box. So anything that turns up here gets annihilated. Before that, it used to be quite a comfortable living room with a fireplace over there and comfortable chairs. And I've got my personal space, my personal bedroom right here. Close the door and shut everybody out and enjoy my quiet grog neck. It's classical radio, so I'll have to remember not to destroy the Institute in this playthrough, or I'll lose all my classical radio, because it's the Institute that are responsible for the classical music station. That said, you can have a jukebox playing classical tunes, and that's not affected by the existence or destruction of the Institute. But then in this playthrough, I'm building quite a lot of Art Deco buildings. This is a kind of fusion of Art Deco and Gothic, Renaissance style-y, sort of very late Gothic. And it's so wonderful. Thank you, Bethesda, for letting me continue building this. It's a long way from being complete. What time is it? Is it still daytime? It's very dark here. Might have a quick snoozy bye-byes. It's 8:37 p.m. I'll take it to see. Back to daytime. Daylight. Let there be daylight. Hello there. Is that you, Piper? Can't actually tell. Yeah, it is Piper. Nice little guard room on the inside of the entrance gatehouse.
Much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
Still quite dark, even though it's meant to be daytime. I think I'm going to keep this tower, this turret, as a ruin. I might stick some of the finials on the spires, but then use CVA to cover it in plant matter, so it'll look like a picturesque ruin by contrast
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
to the more complete turrets, tower rooms. Because I'm going to complete the two front turrets.
Not here. You gotta take things one day. You know what I call a good day? One that ends without having.
I'm not sure what to do about this turret. I might just play around with it and have it a bit unusual. I just have a bit of
Easy
Architect-
living, this ain't.
architectural fun. Do you mind not interrupting me? There are some rooms in the basement, the cellar there, but they're not terribly usable. It's a complete circuit of fencing and walls around the site,
Thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until
which forces attackers to use the few doors I've left, the few apertures in the wall. You wouldn't think it was still daytime, would you? Shoot the gate. It's got a nice comfortable tower house. A complete house, a small house built into this turret. Quite nice. Quite comfortable. You can have a cup of tea. The teapot's warming by the fire. Ah, a drop of something stronger. And I've used this display case as a window. Which way does the door actually opens outwards? I should maybe have turned it around so that the door opens inwards. In fact, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Because I could do something like put a lamp inside there. Going up, it's a tiny little house, a small apartment. Here's the bedroom. Very cramped and bijou. Minimalistic, but perfectly formed. Perfect for a guardsman or a woman.
Yes?
And there they are. This is the resident of the house. Hello. How are you liking the place? Yes, I'm very pleased by the mist effects. That's a definite improvement. The atmospherics. So it's not all bad news from Bethesda. They are a bit renowned for breaking things, for causing problems, shall I say. But then they do create some very good games. I've been playing this game since the very first day of its availability on console. Initially on the PlayStation 4, and now on the PlayStation 5. So I'm not sure how many years it is. We also played Skyrim from the very first day of release. And Skyrim came out in 2011.
Farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Hope you ain't one of them sentient spy on
Nice little pond. And Tarberries. Full of fruity goodness. Is that a dog? A dog catching kennel, I think. Yeah. I have some dogs here, haven't I? Yes. There's Misha. I think she's from Far Harbor. There's
coming in pretty good.
a friendly super mutant. I can't remember his name. He will sell you some doggies. Like I created a Ghostbuster building in Hangman's Alley. And the dog I bought was a mutant hound, one of these big mutant hounds. And it looks very like the big dogs in Ghostbusters, the original film. I think they also feature in the other films. Big devil dogs or hellhounds. So again I bought one from the super mutant guy, Far Harbor. I called it Zool. It lives at my Ghostbuster building in Hangman's Alley. This is my dining room. I might create a veranda here, or maybe just a terrace, I don't know. And small bedrooms in the lower parts of these turrets as well. a library. It needs to be carpeted and some comfortable chairs and small reading desks and so on. I've probably got more books I could add or magazines I could add, but it's a secret closet, a secret cupboard. I don't know what I shall have in here.
Right behind you.
And some of the better bedrooms are here in this, on this side of the big house. Yet to fit out the bathrooms and so on. There's going to be a bathroom or toilet. There's an awful lot to do in this corner. So much to do. Carpet, furniture, pictures on the walls, paintings, etc. This dormitory, well, it's approaching completion. Again, a couple of comfortable chairs by the fire, maybe a TV set, and their bathroom or toilet as well. So much to do. Quite a few cats. Three little kitties. Kitty cats. Again, this is the least complete part of the big house. Grand Fromage Chateau. Chateau Pomfret. Pomme de terre. Yeah, it's going to be French anyway. Whatever I name it. And then it might not just be comedy French either. I might actually do a bit of research and give it a serious name. Maybe, perhaps. It could be an hotel. Hotel de Paris. So this is the most complete corner in terms of structurally. Just Still a huge amount of furnishing to be done though. An enormous amount of furniture required. Can't remember if I've actually got a staircase going up. And we're still having to rely on jetpacks. Nice views from up here. Can see for miles. I don't know what I'm going to do with the middle of the building either. I might have a cupola or a tower with a dome over it in the middle here. I go into this little room. Ah yes, it's getting there. Quite nicely furnished so far. Again, like few comfortable chairs and paintings on the walls, that kind of stuff. The odd pot plant perhaps. And I'll do the same over there. Or something similar. Never identical, have to have a bit of variety. Variety in this is the spice of life, they say. Oh, stop that. Why the hell do I do that? What on earth causes me to bring up my weapon? Anyway, that's probably enough for this video. Just, you know, to say, don't be discouraged by Bethesda's latest download. Upgrading Fallout 4. It is actually an improvement once they've ironed out various glitches.
Farming's as honest gets.
It'll be just fine. I'll have to get a priest along to deal with the poltergeist problem I have here. Exercise things. Or I could just build a gymnasium to exercise the ghosts. That's the thing, a gymnasium. Anyhow. Thank you for watching. Hope you find this interesting, maybe even enjoyable. And please give it a thumbs up, a like the video, if you liked it. And subscribe if you want to see more. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Oh yeah, here's my
If you need fixing up,
my
let's get a
doctor.
look.
It's the doctor's house. This clinic here. In the doctor's house. I should they have surgical journals. Is it the Massachusetts surgical journals? I'm not quite sure, can't remember. This is where the doctor and some of his chums live, in this corner turret. So thanks again for watching, and good luck with your Fallout 4. Hope you're as fortunate as I am. Everything is working properly. Post Bethesda's latest shenanigans. And I wish you many more years of enjoying this game. Ta-ta for now.
Ma?
Cheerio.